everyone. Shalom. Welcome back. Today is day 23 of Renewing Your Mind with Scripture. And today's scripture is Acts 20, verse 24. I'm going to read it here from the scriptures, which says, "But I do not count my life for any value to me, so that I might accomplish my mission with joy and the service which I received from the Master Yeshua to bear witness to the good news of the favor of Elohim." The interesting thing, that word for mission is like it's someone who teaches or to minister or to, and the King James actually uses ministry. But we all have a mission. When we come in, you've created us with a mission. To expand the kingdom. It's all about Him. When we come to the realization and accept Yeshua Messiah as our King and Savior, and we walk with a purpose to show that we love Yehovah, our Elohim, and keep His commandments, then we've got a mission to expand the kingdom. Whatever that is. Some people are called to be ministers. Some people are called, there's the fivefold ministry. Some people are called to be apostles. Some people are called to be pastors. So whatever your calling is. And then there are other people who are just servants. They are loving and caring. You've met people who will always, they know when to call. They'll always bring, people in need, a bowl of food, or food when, mums have just given birth, or you've got those people who've got the real servant's heart. But through that, they show their love and show the Messiah's love. So everyone's got, Father has given you a work to do. And we all have been given the command to go out and make disciples, to go and give the good news to people, whatever that way is, in your workplace, as a mum to your children and to other mums that you meet when your children go on play with friends. It's when you're in the grocery store, when you see someone crying, to go and pray and give them a helping hand. When there's, in every single day, if we change our mindset from being I am a person with a spirit, or changing your mindset to I'm a spirit man in a temporary body, then your purpose, your mindset's going to change. And that's what I want you to focus on. Your mindset needs to change. We are spirit people in a temporary flesh. We are just here temporary. It's what the disciples said, it's what Paul said. We are only here temporarily. We are of the world. We are in the world, but not of the world. So we aren't supposed to be looking like the world. We aren't supposed to be chasing all the things that the world wants us to. We are not supposed to be chasing to look like the Joneses. Your purpose is supposed to be Abba Father and Abba Father only. And when you have that mission in mind, you're going to conquer the enemy. And we do get attacks. But you know what? I can remember 3 years ago when this whole world went crazy, and we were put in situations where we had to make a decision: or you take the poison or you lose your work. And yes, we had children to look after, we had bills to pay, we had all these things, but yet we made the decision: no, we will not take that mark, we will not take that poison, we will stand on our faith and put our faith in Abba Father and not in some kind of medicine of man. And we went through battles. We went through a lot of trials. People turned against us because of it. But because we had purposed and we knew with a certainty, we didn't fear. Yes, right in the beginning we did. But Father came through and He gave us hope. He showed us that He will honor us for standing firm on the truth. And that's what I want you to purpose, that when you stand firm on Abba Father, when you are so sure in your mission and your love for the Father, that you are going to go and give the gospel, that nothing is going to put you down, that you will fight the day with a purpose. No matter what battle comes, you know it's already conquered. That is what was the difference. And sometimes it's easier with certain battles than others. Some battles you climb in and the enemy attacks you, uses people to attack you, and many times loved ones. And it breaks your heart, and you cry out to Abba Father, and you feel like you just haven't got the strength to conquer this. And then there's other battles like the one that I told you about, where it was like we just had this purpose, we had this joy in us that we know we are fighting a battle of spirits against principalities and powers, and we did not have to fear because it's already conquered. That if we have to die for this, we will die with pride and with joy because we know we are dying for the Father. We are dying for the kingdom. But then there's other battles that we sometimes can't distinguish. Is this because our emotions get involved? And that usually is because of loved ones. And when that happens, it is a little bit harder to stand with that boldness, to stand with that certainty. And I want to encourage you today that you've got to change your mindset. Change your mindset to that these are all spiritual battles. Yes, sometimes we are seeing repercussions because of decisions we made a few years ago. But if you turn that to Abba Father, if you repent because of mistakes that you made and you're following the repercussions today because of the choices you made in the past, come and repent. Repent before Father. He's a God of grace. But you need to run this race to the end with a purpose. Like he said here, to testify to the gospel of the grace of God. Jehovah has so much grace for you. And he says, if you lose your life for me, I will know you before my Father. He wants to see people who love him, and their lives, they will give up their lives for him, like he gave his life for us. If we do that for Yeshua, then he's going to stand for us before Abba Father. Don't be ashamed of your faith just because family turns against you, just because you might lose your work, just because you might lose face in the community. We've been rejected in a whole town because we would not take the poison, and people rejected us. And we thought we found rejection because we took Sabbath and started keeping the festivals. That rejection hurt because it was family, but that was nothing compared to what we felt in a whole community rejecting us and not wanting to give us work because we would not take the poison. So I want to warn you, and I want to encourage you that it's not going to be easy. And it's not going to get easier. This whole last 3 years has been a trial, has been a test, has been a shaking. And those who really believe in Abba Father have grown in their faith and their strength, and others have fallen away and questioned their faith. The times ahead is not going to be easier, but you need to purpose it. You're going to run this race to the end with joy. And you can have that joy knowing who you are in Abba Father. Knowing that you are not doing this to gain face here in the present time, but for the future. You're building your treasures in the right place, in the heavenly realms. Because when the new Jerusalem comes and Yeshua comes to reign as king, you are going to be rewarded for standing strong in your faith, for going forward and doing the mission that Abba Father has given you to do. You need to change your mind, and today you need to purpose that you are going to go forth and do what Abba has given you to do. Every person that you meet is a testimony that you can have. You need to testify of what Father has done for you, because you can actually turn them away from death. Let's pray. Father, sometimes I feel more than a little beaten up. I become weary and I hurt. But today I purpose and declare that none of these things will come over me or will overtake me or break me. Nothing that the enemy has or will do to me will move me from your care or from the mission you have given to me. I am determined to finish my race and come to the end with joy. I thank you, Abba Father, for the strength that you give me when I need it. When I am weak, you are strong. Thank you, Abba. In the name of Yeshua, amen. May you be blessed and purpose to live out your mission with joy and trembling. See you tomorrow for day 24. Shalom.